Okay, this is like attempt number 55 or something now, ridiculous like that. I actually had to delete all the previous attempts off my external because I think that was causing fraps to lag on here. So yeah, that's what happens. Hey guys, this is Gamer Cow. We are playing Touhou 13 in all senses of the word, that number. I have a terrible history with the number 13 and that sticks today as well. So I'm going to use the cheating automatic type thing at the moment because that's what Reimu basically is. And well, Reimu is ridiculously overpowered in this game, as I probably said in the intro video I have yet to make. Or remake I should say. So yeah, Reimu's shot type is stupidly overpowered in this game, and that is kind of why I'm inevitably going to end up using her anyway. Why have I done it like that? I have no idea, but that is what I decided to do. Apparently I didn't get to kill that fairy this time, so hey, that's different. It actually is. I've never not killed that fairy before, so go figure. Midboss, you want to trance this because it gives a resource at the end, and you want to kill it as fast as you can so that you can get lots of these guys to appear. The spirits which are available from this section will all drop a power point, and well, power units I suppose, and that will get you a lot closer to having 2 power for this sort of important bit coming up. Except because I didn't kill that one fairy, I have way less power than I expect to have right now, which is sort of a little bit unsettling to say the least. But hey, Reimu's homing is still as awesome as ever. If you leave the spirits on the field long enough, then they will start shooting at you, so try not to leave them on the field too long, I suppose. And then here the red fairies will aim stuff at you as well, so don't leave them on the field too long either. I still made up to a decent power. 2.46, I want 2.5, but anything above 2.3 is good, because by the final attack of the boss over here, you will have free power, which is nice. Anyhow, since we are in the Netherworld, as I never mentioned, ho ho, we are fighting against Yuuko. Yomu's a playable character, that's why there wasn't Yomu as a mid-boss. But yeah, Yuuko is apparently doing something with the spirits to get them riled up, according to Reimu. Her intuition told her that. You know, in quotation marks, obviously. You didn't catch the sarcasm. Why are you watching this if you can't catch that? I don't know. Anyway, yes, they are apparently riled up, and Yuuko wishes to fight as a result, even though she has nothing to do with anything at this point. She is the most annoying stage 1 boss ever because she has so many attacks, my god. These non-spells are also pretty annoying, so yeah. But she has 4 spell cards. If you play on normal, she only has 3, but that's normal mode, it's not really an issue. This one is just streaming, there's nothing else to it. You can stream either way around. I've always streamed with the flow of the bullets. I think I've always streamed with it. Doesn't matter either way. The non-spells are very Sakuya-like, actually. They play in pretty much the same sort of fashion, where bullets are rebounding off the corners of the screen and you've just sort of got to read in advance. I don't know, it's not too hard. This attack will only catch you if you're extremely unlucky. That was a fraps lag there as well, it's kind of unsettling for the rest of this, but yeah, it'll only catch you if you're unlucky, so try not to be unlucky I suppose. Not much else to say to it. And then this last attack is a read, it's not last attack, but it would be the last attack if you're playing on normal. It's a read and dodge based attack, where the bullets are roughly aimed in your vicinity when they get fired out of the little butterfly stuffs. And it gets pretty dense if you leave it for too long, which is an issue when you're using Sano. For the last attack, trance it. And that caused a massive lag spike in my main. Jeez, okay, so it's not the fact that it had tons of recordings on it. Oh well. This attack is not too hard because it's pretty sparse, but it's always a good idea to trance it anyway because the trance won't cost you anything, and you get more resources out of it. You get the 2 life and bomb pieces instead of just 1. So what's up with all the spirits? They're divine spirit children, so they're not actually spirits from the Netherworld. So yes, Netherworld coming was a mistake. Yuuko is not damaged at all, by the way. She wasn't even trying during that fight. Hence, it doesn't matter that she was a stage 1 boss. So take that, people who thought she had less power than before. She totally doesn't, she just didn't really care about the fight. She was born. That's how it goes. So anyway, on to stage 2. Stage 2 has a fairly odd music thing for both the boss and the stage, actually. Kinda cool, but weird at the same time. This first bit is the reason why that last trance wouldn't cost you anything, because it's so freaking intensive on that. You get masses of spirit gauge back there. I've almost got my entire thing back. It's awesome. So yeah. I find this bit more difficult when I'm not playing on Lunatic, because the bullets here move slower on the lower difficulties, but there is still the same number of them, so it feels a little bit harder. Maybe it's just me, but I always end up running into one because I expect them to disappear faster than they do. Sort of sucks. Not so on Lunatic though, because on Lunatic there's just like no point in that being a thing. This bit is really not too bad at all, especially when you're using Reimu, because Reimu cheats, and you want to kill these fairies as fast as you can, because if you don't, well, you don't... Whoa! That's one hell of a lifespan. Man, Fraps does not seem to agree with me trying to record this game at this point. At least not on my laptop anyway, but I can't play it on my desktop for reasons I probably mentioned in the intro video, which I have yet to re-record, so nuts to that. Be careful with the mid-boss there, she does have a hitbox when she's flying in on the screen as well, so do note that. I'm not very good at staying in the center with this one, so I do tend to just play like a coward and just go to the sides. It doesn't matter too much because there's still plenty of time to, you know, not worry about this one whatsoever. It's an easy enough attack when you do that, so there we go. For the spell card over here, try and get some spirits off of it if you can, and then just move down the screen and dodge it from down here. The bullets are bigger than they normally would be, and I do not like failing that at all, so that's really bad. I'm going to have to limit the bombs I use in the boss part now, because yeah, that was terrible. I'm also on the wrong side here, but that is okay, because it doesn't matter too much. I've already got max trance anyway, so this is all just superfluous streaming-y sort of stuff, I guess. And with that done, more trancing. Yeah, these 7 fairies that will appear will need to be killed as quickly as possible so you can get more trance back and stuff, and it's all good. Ah, why did I have to bomb that mid-boss spell? I'm usually okay with that. So, I don't know. If you haven't noticed, or if you didn't read at the start of the thing, we are actually at the Mirren Temple here, which is Byakuran's place. So yeah, they are divine spirits, blah blah blah. They don't necessarily feel like divine spirits to Reimu. Although, what would Reimu know about divine spirits? I don't think they've ever shown up in Touhou, right? Always gotta give a proper greeting, that is true. Hi. That is our greeting to you. Yes, so, Mirren Temple has Kyoko as the gatekeeper of sorts. Kyoko, I always end up saying Kyoku for it because I mess up where the U is in her name. I'm too used to Moku and stuff like that, so I end up putting the U at the end instead of in the middle, which is a bit terrible. But yes, it is a yokai temple, and so Reimu is like, yeah, exterminate you, and now I'm like, why? But apparently Kyoko is okay with that. So, human screams echoing. She is an echo spirit, which is why she has these sound waves here, and oh my freaking god, these non-spells are ridiculous. Yeah, I am gonna have to just bomb this one because it's sort of treating me a little bit badly there. I have no idea how the hell you're supposed to stay in the middle of that one, so I just kinda don't bother. First spell card's a little bit of luck because sometimes the bullets that you have to dodge it to the side. Basically, I think you can maybe just about dodge it down the front if you're amazing, but pretty much dodge it to the side and hope that you don't get walled in somehow, because sometimes it happens. Not this time. Second spell and non-spell looks extremely scary, but you can sort of get away with it by staying down in the center there, and yeah, it works. You can stay in the center for this wave too, even though it looks like you probably shouldn't be able to. And that is pretty much how it goes. It's a scary attack, but it's perfectly doable. Second spell card. I like this one a lot because this is Bubble Time. Heck yeah, Bubble Time. Sort of a little bit intimidating to say the least, but it's perfectly fine. It's easier if you can dodge it at the side, so if she moves to the side then that's amazing. And then the last attack, you want to lure this one to the edges because that makes it easiest to dodge, or not to the edges as such, but more to the corners, because that way you actually get space to dodge stuff, but not if she does that to you. Yeah, sometimes she doesn't catch the bullets properly and it ends up making impassable walls, and so it's a luck-based card. Pure and simple, it's luck. So in total that's 3 bombs used in stage 2, which is really quite bad, but it's okay, I guess. I mean, it's the sort of average that I used to have to go with, and well, I'm kind of glad that I got the second non-spell down at the very least, but still, that's not a great result. Whatever, Divine Spirits don't appear from the temple themselves because the graveyard is where Yuyuko told you to go, Reimu. Pay attention.